Welcome back to Elias Academy Day 58, our third day of review for the DRA. So, question number one here is a sequence of transformations, and it says in the diagram below, congruent figures 1, 2, and 3 are drawn. So, the very fact that they tell me the figures are congruent, I know a dilation is not possible. That only leaves translation, which is to like move or shift. A reflection, which is to flip, and then a rotation, which is to spin. Those are my only options for this sequence, which is taking place. And what's really nice is they number it for us. So the question is, which sequence of transformations maps figure 1 onto figure 2, and then figure 2 onto figure 3. So we'll do it one at a time. To go from figure 1, this red one here, to figure 2, this blue one, I can kind of tell that will be a translation because it didn't get spun. So it's definitely not a rotation. And maybe you're thinking, hey, maybe it flipped, but I can rule out reflection because if you look at the orientation, A to B to C, that's clockwise, and A prime to B prime to C prime, that is still clockwise. If it was a reflection, it would have reversed the orientation. Reflections would have caused it to go counterclockwise, and that's not what's going on here. So I know this first thing is a translation. It's just sliding every point over. So I can rule out A because the reflection didn't happen first. I can rule out B because the rotation didn't happen first. And that leaves C and D because, yeah, translation definitely happened. And then the next thing is, was it a reflection or a rotation? So translation isn't even in the mix anymore. And I'm just going to defer to orientation. I mean, I'm pretty sure if this is a rotation, but I can double check by looking at the orientation. From A to B to C, that A prime, B prime, C prime, the double prime, sorry, that is still clockwise. And because orientation is preserved, that's how I know a reflection didn't happen. I can conclude no reflection because orientation would have switched. So that allows me to rule that into choice C, guaranteeing the answer is D, the translation, followed by what looks to be a 90-degree rotation clockwise.